and we started with a kid that loved football and that wanted to do something about what wanted to do something about his soccer skills and wanted to leave a mark. And at first, I started in the selection of soccer, and the first season, I 1 week before the most important tournament in Dex in the whole area. 1 week before it started here in Leon, I got injured and couldn't make it to the tournament. So that's beyond the next intercampus. Um, I I didn't make the team. I came back after my injury, very out of form, not with so much skill, and I had to let it go again. So I left the soccer team and I came back this last year. And it was one of the best things that happened to me. I went to the preseason that was in Manzanillo, and that was one of the hardest physical weeks I've ever had in my life. So yeah, after two really hard defeats and not making it to a place I wanted to get, I was sure this year I was gonna get it. And I went to the preseason. I got in shape. I started training again every day, even out of school, and I was looking for something else, right? So I get to the 3 or 4 weeks before the intercampus, I get injured again. And that was a really hard punch for me because it was an injury that didn't tell me how much time I had. It was depending on me, on how much I took care of myself, on everything. It could be 2 weeks or it could be 4 months. I mean, it didn't matter. So after that, I really took care of myself, and taking care of myself, I was able to make it 2 weeks after I got injured. Even though it hurt, I knew I could do it, so I started training again. And thankfully, my leg pain went away. So the intercampus got here. I was with all my friends. We even got new jackets from our friend Carlos in Pirma, and we had a different jacket among all the other campuses. So we were really excited. It was in Guadalajara, and we left Thursday morning, so we can get there that morning and play against Querétaro. That was the hardest the hardest team in our group. So after we reach there, we get there early. We see the campus. We eat something. We relax. We start thinking about the game. We started watching other games. What was the level that we're playing in, and we started getting nervous. We started talking about it, that we could do it, but you could see the nervous of our faces because it was my first my first intercampus as a first team player, and among other players, right? So the first team was the reputationally hardest one. That was Querétaro, and I'm sorry about that. And well, after Querétaro, we were playing very bad at first, but we started playing better. We worked hard to be here, and we scored a 3-2 at the end. That gave us a 3 points against the hardest team for group. So we were basically more confident and qualified to get to the next round. So the next game we tied it, and that was really hard because we didn't play good at all, but it was tied, so that still gave us life. The next game was decisive. Okay, I'm sorry. So we were really nervous because if we lost, we wouldn't make it. We would be lost. But the coach talked to us. He told us to put cojones in the game, and after that, we made it. We beat them 8-1, and we made an amazing tournament. So after that, Irapuato was the next, and they were really good. We started playing amazingly. But after that, we had a really hard place. That's a ref had to expel one of us, and the thing got worse and worse. So at the end of the game, we lost. We lost the semi-final, and it was really hard for us. There were some crying, but I think the team gave more than it should have, and I left at least satisfied, even though not completely happy, but satisfied with the effort, and I had so much fun. I think we all did. And that's one of the reasons that you make things. You lose, you fall, you don't make it, but I think at the end you don't give up. If I can do it at my age, I think you can do it at any age. It's just another example. I don't think I'm different than everyone else, but I think if we put a little extra in everything, we can get somewhere, right? So thank you for watching. I love you, teacher.